Bye. Good afternoon, and a very warm welcome, everyone. Members of the class of 2030, your families and friends who are present, dignitaries joining me on stage here, and all our colleagues and guests joining us remotely via the live stream. I am Dr. Arno Werners, Associate Dean for Professional Programs in the WSU College of Veterinary Medicine. As you all are to start this wonderful journey. We are extremely proud of the program we offer that attracts students from all parts of the United States and beyond. We value our long-standing collaborations with our cooperative partners, and we appreciate their contributions. As an example, the University of Idaho faculty have made and continues to make valuable contributions to the program, especially in the area of livestock medicine and surgery. Alums from Idaho and our other regional partners play a pivotal role in meeting the needs for veterinarians in our region. The Montana-based group of 16 students follow a little bit of a different path. They complete their first year in Bozeman, Montana, at MSU, and then they join the larger group after they larger group here 4 years 2 to 4. The MSU group made the trip down to Pullman for orientation week, and they are here with us today. Ultimately, all students will receive their DVM degree from Washington State University. I also want to say a few words about the origin of this event. The idea of this ceremony is to highlight the important symbolic role of the white coat in the interactions between patients, their owners, and the veterinarian. The symbolic role of the white coat is just that. It's symbolic. Receiving the white coat today comes with 6 core professional values. First, the white coat is not a symbol of how busy and important the doctor is, or how they know so much more than their patients and their owners. Rather, the white coat symbolizes that the primary responsibility of the doctor is to attend to the needs of the patient, using your kindness, compassion, empathy, knowledge, and competence. Second is the obligation to advance the field of veterinary medicine. Some of you will do this by pursuing advanced degrees, while others will go into clinical practice and report their observations. Third is the role we have in educating our clients, as well as the team you are going to work with. Whether you're an educator or not, I think it's important to share your knowledge with peers, owners, team members, and the general public. Fourth is the obligation you have towards society in general and the communities you study, work, and live in. Use your knowledge and skills to the advantage of those around you. Now, this sounds like a lot of stuff on top of already a very busy schedule, and you might wonder where you and your friends come in. Well, here we go. You do have a very important obligation to yourself. This is a very rigorous program, and although veterinary medicine is the best profession ever, it is also a very demanding and sometimes stressful profession. It is therefore essential that you practice self-care, attend to your own emotional, physical, and spiritual health. And finally, it's important to be there for your peers and for your future colleagues. Look after one another in these 4 years and beyond. Be a helping hand. Provide a listening ear. Be there for each other if you can. So in summary, conferring the white coat at the beginning of training is an opportunity to articulate and commit to these core professional values in the company of peers, family, faculty, and colleagues. Now a bit about the history of the white coat ceremony here at WSU. The first ceremony was held in 1999 for the class of 2003. For us, it serves as a formal welcome to the college and the profession and is the culmination of a busy week of orientation activities. You will notice that when we help our students into their coats, that they are bright, white, spotless, and perfectly pressed. They probably will not remain that way for long. And many of you may eventually find yourselves spending more time in scrubs, coveralls, flannel shirts with jeans and cowboy boots, or even in colorful smocks featuring your favorite cartoon character. Regardless of what you wear, the symbolism remains. Each encounter with a patient or client deserves your full attention and respect for their individual needs and unique circumstances. Before I proceed with introductions, I want to acknowledge that events like these don't happen by magic. So I'd like to express our sincere appreciation for the hard work of the CVM events coordinator, Christy Fleener, the DVM admissions team, Stacy Poehler, Katie McMurray, and Amy Jones. The Provost's media team, including Rob Baker and Bill Tracy, and the Beasley Coliseum support staff, Chris Van Harn, Eric Snyder, and Sean Paulson, for both their physical facility support and tech support to enable us to have this event today. Now I'd like to introduce the people here on stage with me in Pullman, and please hold your applause until all have been introduced. And for the dignitaries, please stand when you are introduced. On my immediate right, Dr. Dori Borgeson, Dean of the College of Veterinary Medicine, Washington State University. Then on the far right for me and your far left, Dr. Jeff Abbott, Assistant Dean for Professional Students, College of Veterinary Medicine, Washington State University. And I see that either I have the order mixed up or you are in the wrong seat. I'm going to go off my list. Dr. Garrett Ryerson, Director and Teaching Professor, Montana Cooperative Veterinary Medicine Program, Montana State University. Dr. Robert Pierce, President of the Ohio Veterinary Medical Association. Dr. Julie Ohigian, President of the Montana Veterinary Medical Association. Dr. Sally Thompson Iritani, President of the Washington State Veterinary Medical Association. And Dr. Brian Iritani, Washington State Veterinary Medical Association, representative to the American Veterinary Medical Association, Council on Research. And now I'd like to invite Dr. Borgeson to the stage.
So, welcome, class of 2030. I also like to extend a warm welcome to our families, friends, and loved ones of our students. Thank you for supporting the dream, and for many of them, it's just beginning. It is their journey to become veterinarians, and thank you, faculty and staff who've joined us here for this ceremony. So, class of 2030, we meet again in a more formal ritual. I hope the time you spent with your classmates, faculty, and staff and the activities you shared during orientation have helped you start building the connections that will sustain you, and for some of you, lifelong connections. The photos are awesome. I saw a lot of dangerous activity outside my office window. There were ropes, there were ladders, but it seems to me that you're still here. I hope you're energized, a little hopeful. I know you're nervous, don't need to say that, so that's good. Earlier this week, I shared my personal journey with you, and I let you on the secret about what a dean does, because it's good to remember that. But now I thought I would spend a little more time telling you about the families about the place and the program that you're joining. So for those of you that are new in Pullman, and those who will follow next year, our Montana cohort, you will find the Palouse. And the Palouse is picturesque hills, prairie that you are underlined by wind-blown sediments. It's actually a super unique ecosystem. You're going to find rivers and trails and really great skies. Sunrise, if you're one of those people, or sunsets, if you're one of those people. And you're going to find a winter that, in my humble opinion, extends a little too long into spring. We don't actually say that on our admissions material, but it's true. You're going to find excellent educators. So the reason our faculty are here, they're all wonderful clinicians and academicians in their own way, but they're here because they want to teach, and they love teaching, and teaching matters, and they're good at it. You're also going to find a diverse array of research faculty. We have areas like neuroscience, reproductive biology, infectious disease, global health. There's a lot of areas we study, and we do it really well, and you are welcome to join people in those research endeavors. We're home to a rich environment of undergraduate and graduate students, as well as interns and residents, and they all add to your opportunities and experience here. We have this wonderful teaching hospital. Many of you will have been there. I hope not as clients or your animals as patients, but they care for everything, which is a really lovely part of our program. Goats and horses, dogs, cats, wild birds, and everything in between. Super fun. And they work with lots of staff who you will also really enjoy, who enjoy training you, and they're committed to training this next generation of veterinarians. This year, you're going to see a lot of commotion in the hospital, so we're expanding emergency unit and our critical care facilities. And we're also building an outdoor equine arena that will allow us for more full-time, year-long sports medicine. So both of those things funded by donors, and they'll both be there for you by the time you get there. We're also home of a Tier 1 national lab. That's our Washington Animal Disease Diagnostic Lab. Faculty and staff in this lab provide service, consultation, disease surveillance, and outreach for animal health, food supply, and public health. So they're the ones that are diagnosing avian influenza in our state right now. Our alumni hire our new graduates, and what they tell me, and I meet with a lot of them, is they love you because we have great communication training, diagnostic challenges training, simulation-based education, which we are extraordinary at, as well as shelter medicine rotations that give you really nice hands-on surgical experience. As a college, we've embarked on new initiatives recently in public health, paraprofessional education, and wellness and inclusion for all members of our community. So every year we add new things, which is pretty fun. So that's just a taste of who we are, where we are, but for today we have a rite of passage that Dr. Werner's has already introduced. It's a ceremony to welcome you into the medical profession. As health professionals, you are bound by the same professional commitments that bind us all as veterinarians, as doctors. The ceremony is meant to use the symbol of the white coat and align that symbol with the virtues of altruism, responsibility, duty, honor, respect, and compassion. You are totally ready for this, and today we welcome you all with open arms into our profession, whether you begin in Pullman or Bozeman. Welcome to the very new beginning. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Dr. Borgeson. Next, I'd like to invite Dr. Pierce, representing the Idaho Veterinary Medical Association, to the stage, who will give a few words of encouragement and advice to our students.
Hello. It's a live mic. My very first day here, my very first class, the very first morning that I was in your position, I was late. Worse than that, I also brought a fellow classmate who was my girlfriend at the time, and so she was late too, due to me. So she was really mad. I calmed her down and I said, "Don't worry, I've done this before. We're gonna sneak in the back door, find a couple empty seats, we're gonna slither in there, nobody will know, like ghosts." She's like, "Okay." Well, I learned that as I opened the door slowly and carefully, poked my head in, I was center stage right, just off the lecturer's right shoulder. And in front of me was just like this. It was 200 eyeballs. And the professor turns to me with a little bit of a stern face and says, "Accounting 320? Are you in accounting 320? And I think the color drained from my face, and I said, "No." And the entire room just erupted in laughter. I was in the right place, just a little late. So that memory of that day is etched in my memory for two reasons. That's one of them. And my girlfriend later became my wife, so we got over that. The second reason that one moment, really, my very first class, sticks in my mind is the message from the professor. And he said, and what I'm going to say to you, and reiterate a little bit, "Welcome, congratulations, you've made it." He said, all of the studying, all of the classwork, all of the worry, the competition, will I get in, can I get in, checking off the boxes, doing everything you can to reach this moment in time where you get admitted and now you're attending veterinary medical school, you've made it. I had undergrad at U of I, and I had classmates that would refuse to give you their notes if you missed a class. I was competition. They wanted to squash the competition. So his message was that you're here, there's no more competition. You are now teammates with these other people. They are not your competitors. You need to support each other. You need to help each other, lean on each other. And I can guarantee you over these next 4 years, friendships will be made, and even the people that you don't have as your closest friends, the bond of all of you together will last forever. I'm still very bonded to my classmates. You are going to suffer together. And trauma has a way of binding people forever. I'm just being honest. I'm from Idaho. So you will be forged together. There will be lots of hammering and sparks. But it is a great journey that you're on, and I'm very proud to be here to talk to you today. And I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Pierce, for these inspiring words and advice for the class of 2030. We would like to take a moment to recognize the support of dedicated veterinary medical associations who sponsor the costs of the white coats each year. Each incoming student receives a white coat as they embark on the journey to veterinary school. The sponsorship provided by the VMAs includes the coat itself, the embroidery, and the pressing. We would like to extend our gratitude to this year's supporters: the Washington State Veterinary Medical Association, the Idaho Veterinary Medical Association, the Montana Veterinary Medical Association, and the Wyoming Veterinary Medical Association. We are pleased to welcome 142 students as part of the class of 2030 and present them with their new white coats. We will coat students alphabetically, and a professional photographer, Ted, right there, is present to take pictures. Audience members should feel free to take pictures from your seats. However, please avoid the aisles when students will be leaving and returning to their seats. I'm now inviting Dr. Jeff Abbott, Assistant Dean for Professional Students, to the stage, and he will be introducing the class of 2030 as they receive their white coats.
So I've talked to some of the students already, and I apologize for any mispronunciations. There may be some. I will do my best. All right. Our first student, Megan Aganon. Riley Umberg. Olivia Anderson. Koharu Aoki. Aiden Marshall Appel. John Michael Luis Ambro. Casey Dylan Akuma. Ashlyn Bartley. Skylar Dawn B. Hannah Sadie Beagleman. Ariel Benedict. Elliot May Benson. Madison Taylor Bloom. Amara Nicole Bodkins. Bailey Brown. Kyler B. Buckland. Kat Bergen Walker. Colleen Elizabeth Cameron. Maria Jose Cardenas Mudano. Michaela Ann Cashjans. Sophia Cedarholm. Madison Chandler. Tiana Chapman. Annika Mackenzie Clark. Madeline Patricia Clinton. Sorry, Clifton. Taylor Renee Dahlquist. Brittany Davis. Hope Dean. Malia Nicolette Dominique. Emma Isabella Duran. Bria A. Ebling. Shayla Edge. Anna Edwards. L. Harmony Effiger. Carolyn Bridget Aaron. Catherine Endicott. Naomi Noel Everly. Abby Elizabeth Filzer. Ella Catherine Ferguson. Sybil Fiedler. Jason M. Fielding. Abigail Fink. Jared Franklin. Riley Gaffney. Reagan Grant. Gaunt. Sorry. Carola Garcia Mendez. Robin Lindsay Gauss. All right, now, I made a mistake earlier on, and I forgot to introduce Dr. Julie Ohigian, who had just put coats on the first third of the class, and we thank you very much. And now I'll ask Dr. Robert Pierce, President of the Idaho Veterinary Medical Association, to present the coating for the next portion of the class. Taryn Galbraith. Gilbreth, I'm sorry. Rayleigh Tasman Glico. Belicia Maria Guzman. Megan Haybeger. Chloe Lola Haddad. Ayla Tamia Hakikawa. Mason Hall. Austin J. Holler. Evan Hamrick. Zachary Hayes. Connor Joseph Heiser. Heber Brigham Hendrickson. Elizabeth Hernandez. Giselle Marine Hernandez. Jacob Willard Hjarterson. Madison May Horner. Sydney Hogan. Kelsey Ivy. Taylor Jackson. Isabel James. Elizabeth Johnner. Anna Klein. Samantha A. Clover. Jameson Knode. Austin Garrett Kuntz. Miriam Lancaster. Kelsey Lee. Jaden Mia Lopez. Avery Catherine Lyons. Elsie Merno. Lexa Marie Marrero. Alexander Matheny. Thanusha Sri Madhyalagan. Brissa McCullough. Abby Mellon. Kai Metler. Jessica Lauren Meyer. Kirsten Elizabeth Miller. Pablo Alejandro Miranda Barron. Hannah Paravash Mirshajai. Darby Ann Monahan. Michaela Mullins. Sorry, I guess we got a little out of order. Madeline C. Murray. Jordan Lee Mormon. That was my mistake. I'm sorry. Noga Navat. Justine Adriana Negron. Lauren J. Ogg. Thank you, Dr. Pierce. I'll now ask Dr. Brian Iritani, Washington State Veterinary Medical Association representative, to the American Veterinary Medical Association Council on Research to quote the final portion of the class of 2030. And thank you all so far for your patience and my mistakes. JD Caitlin Ong. Lydia Marie Ostra. Dominic A. Orlando. Hannah Osborne. Elizabeth Rocio Pereda Miranda. Ella V. Perrin. Chloe Fanmuller. V. Ka Pham. Natalie J. Fong. Isaac Douglas Pitts. Viviana L. Ramirez Medina. Brenda Alicia Ramos. Madison Marie Ramsey. Naomi Monet Redfield. Maddie Reed. Paola Ray. Sydney M. Roberts. Sarah Robinson. Janelle Christine Rodriguez. Amber A. Rosato. Sydney Ann Resdahl. Dechen W. Sakya. Sierra May Salter. Abriel Ray Santi. Abby Lynn Seeger. Erica Isabel Shirer. Ava Siegel. Elias Walker Silva. Sophia Simone Smart. Caroline Songtra. Tanner J. St. John. Chloe Madeline Standiford. Alyssa Lurie Sterlin. Kyron Susie. Malachi K. Sivrud. Danielle Torres. Marley Turner. Jaylee Jones Urban. Kota Youthie. Jonathan Antonio Valencia. Wendy Viviano. Spencer Lee Walters. Austin Calvin Watman. Renee Marie Warren. Margaret Catherine Byrne Ray. Adia Wyckoff. Emily Yang. Annika Zern Young. Our dignitaries can please return to your seats. Will all of the members of the class of 2030 please rise and bring your programs with you? And join me in reciting the veterinary student oath as it is printed on the back of your program. This is the awkward part where nobody knows quite when to start. You ready? As a veterinary student in the WSU Doctor of Veterinary Medicine program, I solemnly swear to use my scientific knowledge and skills for the benefit of society through the protection of animal health and welfare, the prevention and relief of animal suffering, the conservation of animal resources, the promotion of public health, and the advancement of medical knowledge. I will practice my profession conscientiously, with dignity, and in keeping with the principles of veterinary medical ethics. I accept as a lifelong obligation the continual improvement of my professional knowledge and competence. Congratulations, class of 2030. You may be seated. You are now part of the WSU College of Veterinary Medicine. How exciting. We're excited to have you. The students will be staying in their seats for a few minutes for group pictures. Their friends and family are welcome to move to the concourse. Our CVM photographer will be available on the concourse for individual photos once class photos are complete. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for your support, and have a great rest of your day.